What's up, guys? I have had a question come up a couple times in the past 2 or 3 weeks. It's a question that has come up throughout my entire career. And instead of handling it on an individual basis, I thought it pertinent to kind of put a video together and go over kind of my opinion on it, as well as a couple misconceptions that I've seen. And it comes down to weight belts, weightlifting belts, whatever you want to call them. So first and foremost, I'm not trying to get into an argument as to whether they should or should not be used and with what population you should be using them. It is my opinion that athletes, unless you're a power lifter or your goal is to hit a specific weight on a deadlift or a back squat, we don't use them. And the reason being, we want an athlete to have as few weak links in their movement pattern as possible. A weightlifting belt can help to compensate for a weak core if not used properly. All right, and the misconception is that weightlifting belts help increase the safety of an athlete when they lift, and that is just, it's a misconception. It's not true. Weightlifting belts allow you to lift heavier weight. Anytime you are lifting heavier weight, your risk of injury increases. A lot of times what we see is the core is the limiting factor in very heavy bilateral movements like the deadlift, back squat, front squat, things like that. The legs are able to push, but you see the core give out, the back starts around, and you're going to fail that lift. And what a lot of athletes and coaches I've seen think the fix is to slap a weightlifting belt on because it is giving extra support instead of attacking the actual weak link, which is that core stability. So you can see in the next two videos, today was my deadlift day. I don't power lift anymore, but I used to. So we used to use weightlifting belts for our heavier sets. The only way you could get them done. I do not anymore. So you'll see in one of the videos that was shot first. So that was my first set at my heaviest weight, the same weight in the videos. You can see the speed of the movement compared to when I throw on a weightlifting belt. Now, I have not used a belt in probably 2 years, and so it's not like it's a practiced thing. It is, when you put a belt on, your body is able to create more internal pressure. You're able to create more stability at the spine, but it's because of the belt. It's not your core doing the work. And you'll be able to see the difference in the speed of the movement. So for athletes, again, it's like taking Tylenol when you have strep throat. It may, that Tylenol may reduce your fever, but it's not going to fix the actual problem. If athletes are struggling with their back rounding during a deadlift or a back squat, it is because their core is not stable and strong enough to support the weight. And a weightlifting belt does not fix that problem. It can cover it. And it can actually put the athlete at risk for greater injury because they're able to do more weight than their body physically can handle. You'll see the speed in the two different deadlifts is just completely different because I'm able to create a little extra fake pressure from that belt.